Hey guys, welcome back to Mini Bike Store video blog. Today I'm gonna be unboxing the NRG50 dirt bike on 10-inch wheels from Nitro Motors. This is the first bike we have received from Nitro Motors for our video reviews. I will open the box now, show you what is inside. Here is the bike out of the box. As you can see, it's nicely packed in the steel frame, so it's well secured. So now, step by step, I will show you how to properly assemble the bike. First, we need to disassemble the frame. Before you remove the frame, you need to cut these plastic ties. Also cut these ones, which holds the wheel to the frame. Gonna remove the front wheel. Next, we will install the handlebars. Cut the ties which hold the handlebars to the frame. Unwrap them. Here we have attached the information, how to start the bike and how to maintain it. I will show you in the next video how to start this bike properly, and I will also show you a video on how to maintain this bike. So now we need to install the handlebars. Remove these two bolts from the handlebars. Now place the handlebars in position. Make sure the cables are not twisted. If they are twisted, like for example like this, then untwist them and insert the bolts from the bottom. Tighten both. Next, we need to install the front mudguard. So we need to remove these three bolts here on the bottom. The front mudguard is just here. So first you will see on two bolts they are spacers. So you need to insert the bolt through, then the spacer, and then into the forks. Same with the other one. So bolt first, then the spacer from the top, and the front board has no spacer. Now you can tighten all 3 bolts. Remove the bolt here, then move this into up position like this, hold it and tighten the bolt. Make sure it's straight. Next, insert these 2 holes on the top of these 2 pins here. Insert the bolt here. And tighten the bolt. Insert the front brake cable through this hole here in the mudguard. So press the brake. First we need to actually move these 2 screws in one line. Then press the brake, pull it here and remove the cable. Pull the cable all the way down, outside the fork, through the hole here and back into the lever. Insert back and twist one of the screws. So we have that done. Next you will need to check and make sure everything is tight on the handlebars. As you can see, it's not here, so we'll need to tighten everything. Next step is to install the front wheel. You will see on the wheel they are attached to spacers. So remove the spacers here. Now we need to unscrew the axle nut, remove the axle from the frame. Next, place the bike on the stand, so to leave the front of the bike, and you need to install the wheel. So you have 2 spacers, the nut and the axle. So first insert axle from this side like this, then check the spacers, one is longer, so use the longer one first. Insert the wheel, make sure the disc brake fits into the brake caliper, then the longer spacer from inside, push the axle through the wheel. From other side use the spacer first, then through the hole in the second fork. Secure it with the nut and tie the bolt well. Now we can adjust the brake. As you can see, it's not moving freely here. So to adjust the brake, you need to turn. So it's okay now. So now we can move to the back of the bike. We can cut these 2 ties here. Here is the stand for the bike. Now you can cut these two ties which hold the rear wheel to the frame. And now we can remove the frame from the bike. I've removed the frame. Next you can remove the cover from the seat. Remove the covers from the stickers. Here on this side you will also find user manuals for the bike, which you can read before you actually run the bike. But in the next video I will show you exactly how to start the bike, and I will also do a video how to maintain the bike. Cut the tie here which holds the foot peg. Same on the other side. So before you start the bike for the first time, you need to do a quick checkup. So check the air pressure in the wheels, make sure it's full, if not then inflate it. Next, check the brakes both on the front and at the back, make sure they are properly adjusted. Next, I always recommend to check the chain, make sure it's properly adjusted. If not then adjust the chain. As you can see here, it's too loosened, so I will show you now how to adjust the chain on the bike. To adjust the chain on this bike, you need to loosen the main axle. And when you loosen the main axle, use the chain tensioners to pull the wheel back, and that will tie the chain. So make sure when you look from the top here, make sure both sprockets are in one line. So you may need to use this one a little bit more, or this one a little bit more. So just see how it will be in your bike. When you regulate the chain, tie the main axle. Lift the back wheel and check the rear brake, make sure it's properly adjusted. As you can see here, we need to loosen the line, that is too tight. There is no movement here, so loosen this bolt here. Loosen the line and then tie the bolt again. See, now it's properly adjusted. You have the bike now fully assembled. It is now ready for its first start. In the next video I'm gonna show you how to start the bike for the first time, how to prepare fuel, how to check the oil in the gearbox. Then we will do the video to maintain the bike. We will also review the bike, and we also have a boy who will be riding the bike. So please subscribe, and see you soon guys. Thanks.